a priority number one, on my list. I just want to say that we have to really become aware of the fact that loyalty is actually a rule.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
rule, and we
Yeah.
all have different rules, right? So
Yeah.
if I don't want to experience this, because in my books, uh, cheating is a bad thing, and I don't want to hurt people, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be loyal. So I'm taking a decision to be loyal and follow this rule. Now, as we all know, well, for some people, rules are meant to be broken.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not everybody has the same rules, and not everybody also follows the same rules, because
Yes.
some people, it doesn't really suit them. And the other thing that we need to really understand is that people break rules to meet their
Mm.
needs, right?
Mm.
So they really do. And maybe I had this rule up until now, but it's no longer suiting for me, like it's no longer convenient for me, and therefore, even if I might feel guilt and shame and some fear, I will still break the rule, because my need is a lot higher. The need for love, the need for
Mm.
feeling wanted, the need to feel, an intimacy, vulnerability, excitement, especially for those people who have been in a relationship for a long time. So that's kind of what I'm observing. What about you, Olga? What do you think?
I agree, my darling. The personal needs, those unresolved issues which are making us to meet our personal needs in the wrong way for other people, of course, they are definitely driver number one when it comes to why cheaters continue
Mm.
cheating, for sure. Because if you don't resolve what forces you to do this wrong behavior, you will continue doing that. And of course, you want to meet the need of feeling loved, of feeling validated and appreciated and everything else. So, of course, you will go out there and you will do whatever you do. But I must say that actually, very those people who are cheating because of their own fears, fear of abandonment, fear of loneliness, fear of loss. And very often there is such a theme as, yes, but we invested so much time already. Or, yes, but we are
That's
married.
right.
Yes, but we have children. Yes, but we have a business. Yes, but, and there's so many yes, but, that it's so difficult just to say, oh, let's just finish this all. It doesn't matter what you have, it doesn't matter what chain is holding you together. Is the behavior, if the behavior is wrong, it is wrong. And I know from our personal experience, I know if we wouldn't be married with my ex-husband, I would walk away when I would just smell him cheating. But because we were married, I had this, yes, but we are married. And when you're married,
Invested.
you exactly, you are invested. So that's why it's sometimes, and definitely it was in our case, for him it was really important to get married really quick, which exactly happened. Because as a narcissist, you want to really attack and hold on to a person without them leaving you, right? Because then you can do whatever you want. And that's exactly what happened. We married so quick. It was adventurous, it was fantastic and everything else. I don't regret it. It was fantastic experience. But because everything happened so quick, you don't really even have time to reflect on it, right?
Mm.
And then it's too late. Then you are married, then you're too invested. So that's why you got to
Mm.
always have a look at, okay, what happened? And is that investment that you look at really worth it? Like, is it
Mm.
really worth it? And if it's not, just move on. And I must say, you know what? There's nothing really what's worth being with a cheater. The one thing you got to do is to obviously understand why you're attracting this experience. That's really important. We can blame them as much as you want, but we need to understand why do we attract it. But there's nothing in the
Mm.
world worth that investment of still staying there if they continue doing what they're doing.
I think, yeah, I agree with you for sure. There's a lot of fear due to the investment, right? And there's that fear of loss as well. I have invested so much
Mm-hmm.
time, what people are going to say, right? There's the
Mm-hmm.
stigma of a divorce as well. So I think fear of experiencing the shame, the wrath of that as well. But what I find as well, and it kind of ties up with what I was saying earlier about the rules, is that some people just simply hope it's not going to happen
Yes.
again.
Yes.
So when it happens, because they broke the rule once, and you think maybe it was circumstantial, maybe it was one off, maybe it happened because I wasn't paying attention, maybe, right? And they usually, the person that's cheating, it will come up with some sort of an excuse, or you haven't done this or you haven't done that, right? So there's going to be some blame or some accusations, or so then the person who's being cheated on hopes that, okay, maybe I'm going to do things differently, and she or he will do things differently, and then we can sort it out. But ultimately, I think it comes down with what people really value, and if they value the security and safety of a family, either because it's a source of financial security, or love, or sometimes it could be just that feeling of belonging. I know a lot of people that don't leave someone because otherwise they feel like they don't belong to anyone, especially if they don't have a family of their own, or they are not connected, or they don't have a good relationship with their family too. So hope, I find, as well as fear of not belonging, can be why people are just kind of swiping it all under the carpet. Um, but then there's one more thing, but I'll let you have another go because I've been talking for a little bit. I just realized.
No, I love that what you said. Hope is a really big thing because we all are hopeful. We are hopeful our job circumstances will change. We hope for better weather. We hope for better government and everything else. Like, hope is our natural state. So of course, we all usually are falling in love with the potential of the relationship rather than the realism of the relationship. And when we fall in love with the potential of relationship, that means we're going to approach challenges and difficulties of the relationship with that potential of it. So we're facing challenge and we think, well, but it could be better. I know it could be, but it's time to open your eyes. So it's time to stop hoping and it's time to start seeing. You got to start seeing. And what's most importantly, you got to start seeing is your trauma bond. Your trauma bond. Why are you so attached to this person? What exactly is making you being stuck there? I'll talk from my own experience because again, I experienced, for me, it was generational trauma for women picking addicted men because that would give enough drama. They would never want to change. We would hope, going back to hope, we would hope for them to change. They eventually die. So we women in my previous generations, we would be widows of addicted men. And even after their death, I'll be still angry at them. Once I realized that trauma, I was like, whoa, I'm out of here. So you got to really see what exactly is making you being stuck there. What trauma bonding do you have? Is it generational? Is it your personal? Is it something to do with the family? You got to discover that, you got to release it, and you got to let yourself find somebody who is healthy and healed.
I'm really curious to see what other people are going to say about this, and what made you stay. If you have experienced, cheating in your relationships, what made you choose to stay?
Yeah.
And please write in the comments. Let's just see when was that moment when you said enough, it's enough, and what happened in order for you to not give them a pass anymore? Because I know I've given a lot of passes myself, and it was also because we tried to work on, right, which is
Yep.
tied up in hope. So we tried to work on, and I thought that if we do something completely different, maybe that's going to change too. But ultimately, sometimes we just simply don't have enough awareness. Not even the person that does it really knows what they're doing it. So they're still trying to, heal some sort of wound, or understand it themselves. But thank you so much for watching us. I would love for you to join us in the comments and participate and let us know what do you think. What was the reason why you have given a pass to someone who cheated on you? And if you are in a relationship right now and you want to heal from some cheating, make sure that you reach out to Olga. She has amazing programs and such skill. I benefited from it myself. And I can say hands down, she is really experienced. She knows how to hold space for you to be seen and heard, understood, and also has incredible strategies that will support you heal yourself and heal together with your partner as well. So make sure to reach out. She is an infidelity expert, and you'll be definitely on good hands. So make sure to contact her and book a call with her to see how she can help.
Thank you, Christina, for your kind words. I really appreciate it. And from my side, I can say, if you're right now a single person who is thinking, I would love to be in a relationship, but how can I do that? Christine is a person to go to for sure. I work with her, so I can vouch for her service. I can vouch for her wisdom and her understanding of what it takes to manifest the right person. Obviously, building a relationship with yourself first. So if you're stuck, if you're struggling to find the right person, if you keep attracting somebody wrong, book a call with Christina. Don't delay, because the more you delay, the less chances you have to celebrate Christmas and New Year by yourself. Ta-ta-ta! Only a few months to go. So book a call with Christina, and we will see you next week. Same time, same place. And bring your situations in the comments. We're curious to hear from you.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone. We are looking forward to see you next week on Thursday. It's going to be, I don't know what time in Bali, but definitely here in Australia, 5 p.m. and in Bali,
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Yes, or 8
All
a.m.
right.
in the UK. Yes.
Yes, that's